in Stingray Bay at the Oklahoma City Zoo, a petting zoo like you've never experienced before. This is Oklahoma Live.
From our studios in Oklahoma City, this is KSBI's Telly Award-winning Oklahoma Live. Here are your hosts, Abby Broyles and Drew Schroeder. Oklahoma Live starts now.
Welcome to Oklahoma Live on this Friday. Ed just has the funnest job this month, going out to the zoo. He's hanging out with the stingrays in Stingray Bay. I've always wanted to do that.
I wonder if he had permission to get in there, if he just did it on his own.
I don't know. Because remember that one time they were here, I asked, I was like, oh, you can swim with the stingrays. And they're like, no, Abby, you can't.
Yeah, right, you did ask that.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'm getting in.
He's like, I'm Ed Murray.
I'm Ed Murray. Yeah, that's right. I own this town, is what he says.
That's
let's see
funny.
him stop me.
That's so funny.
That is great. And of course, you know, this weekend, lots of big stuff going on. We have a big show today, by the way. An amazing country act is going to be here. Colt Ford playing in just a little bit. But Mother's Day, hopefully everybody's prepared for Mother's Day.
Yes.
If you are not ready, you're one of the many people who have put it off. Well, now's the time. We've told you for weeks and weeks.
You gotta get out there. Get the gifts, get the flowers, whatever you have to do. And, you know, for anybody who is a mom out there, be sure to tell them thank you. They have the hardest job in the world, I think. And so we have some Mother's Day facts for you, because we always like to fill you in here on Oklahoma Live.
Yeah, that's right. You got to know why you're celebrating,
right? Yeah, exactly. Well, this is the 100th anniversary of Woodrow Wilson naming Mother's Day a holiday.
It is. It was created back in 1850, and basically the reason was it was for moms and women to get together and kind of discuss some of the issues of the time, like disease, mourning soldiers, promoting peace were some of the things that they got together, but it was never about handing out gifts.
Promoting peace.
No, but I kind of like this Mother's Day better because no gifts were involved. So there was no flowers or anything like that. That's kind of changed over the years, but of course it's a great way to tell your mom thank you. And some of the other things I thought were kind of interesting, 30% of moms are stay-at-home moms.
Yeah.
Which you hear, that's not so common anymore, but I just think it's fantastic when a mom has that ability to stay at home. So congrats to them. And by far, the hardest job is being a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah, that's difficult.
Yeah, dads will probably find that out on Sunday for one day, and we'll find out how hard it is while our wives go out and do all their different Mother's Day things and get away from the kids, basically.
I don't know if I could do it.
Oh, I mean, couldn't.
All day. I mean, like, it's not like a job where you're like at a desk. You are chasing them around.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
So imagine how exhausting it is to be the teacher or the daycare worker who's actually watching them all day long, along with a bunch of other kids.
What are you kidding? Like.
By the way, we spent a lot of money, $19.9 billion last year, Americans spent on Mother's Day gifts. So, yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey, we're spending some bucks. But, you know, there's one mom in the news that has been all over the place.
Yes.
Kevin Durant's mother.
Yes, and of course, Kevin Durant gave his mom the ultimate Mother's Day gift the other day in his speech, heartfelt speech telling her, you're the real MVP. It was so sweet, but now she's in a commercial.
She is. You'll see it all weekend long when you're watching NBA games. Check this out. It's the NBA Mother's Day commercial.
It's so surreal to me. It's a blessing to look around and see all of this, and to be honest, I didn't think I would be here. The only one that really believed in me that I could do it from day one was my mom.
Oh, happy Mother's Day.
It's
Kevin
sweet.
Durant, if Kevin Durant wants to say happy Mother's Day to my mom, man, that'd be my gift.
He's making all of us sons look really bad. There's no way we can top Kevin Durant, what he's been doing for his mom.
It's very
true.
But
of course, by the way, Thunder play tonight, 9:30. They're in LA, and then they will play on Mother's Day afternoon. So I'm sure we'll see that commercial quite a bit for Mother's Day.
Definitely. Oh, I love a Mother's Day game because after you've eaten lunch and everything like that, then you can just kind of hang out together in front of the TV and watch some basketball.
I remember growing up in Chicago, the Bulls were always in the playoffs, so we would be out at brunch, and me and my brothers would be sneaking off, finding reasons to go to the bathroom and looking at the TVs that were there in the restaurant, in the bar area, like, who's winning? Who's winning the game? And we'd come back and sometimes have a little radio in our ears so we can listen to the game during Mother's Day.
You're like the guy at the wedding who's like off on like one of those little portable TVs, like huddled around with the rest of the guys watching the game.
That was us. That was us growing up as kids. Now, if you don't have Mother's Day gifts yet, maybe mom's got a wacky wacky sense of humor, we have some suggestions for you. You could still get these.
And these are courtesy of our producer, Ted, because he's been pushing this story on us all week.
Yeah, he loves
for
these.
Weird Mother's Day gifts, and I'll start with the skunk scarf.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, who doesn't love a skunk scarf? It is made of recycled materials. I mean, look at that. It almost looks real.
That is nice.
I mean, that's like an ultimate Pinterest mom right there.
That is.
Okay, and then next we have the chocolate Jesus.
Oh yeah, of course. You got
chocolate
the bunny for Easter. You might as well go with the chocolate Jesus for Mother's Day.
For your, if you have the uber religious mother, why not give, the King of Kings in a form of chocolate?
I think the question is why. Give the King of Kings in chocolate.
I don't know. I feel like that might be just going up in the kitchen to look at, though, because who wants to eat Jesus?
I know. That's pretty bad. I agree.
These are not the gifts I'm getting from my mom, by the way. Mom, don't worry, because she's totally watching this right now. The next one is a thigh band. Definitely not going to my mom, because she doesn't need them.
What does this do? I don't understand the thigh band.
This is to prevent chafing. Some women, let me tell you, Drew, as a woman, the thighs on women are created differently than on men.
Yeah.
And they rub together sometimes. Not everyone has a space between their thighs, and these fancy lace bands, they go around them. Not only are they classy, they also prevent chafing.
I need to get those for my next trip to Disney World. Because believe me, anybody who's walked around Disney World in the humidity knows exactly what you're talking about.
There you go.
So a couple other ones that I found. If your mom is into wine, here you go. The Sooner high heel shoe wine holder.
Oh, hey, that's my birthday gift from you.
If your mom is really into smelling like Play-Doh, you can get her some Play-Doh perfume. That's right. Even when she's away from the kids, she'll still smell like them. Oh, and this is my favorite. When you go to all those soccer meets and basketball games, it's the sip-in seat. You can hide iced tea. Yeah, iced tea that goes in there.
Iced tea. Who is your mom? I'm thinking more like a vodka tonic.
That's pretty much what it's for.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can sit there, make yourself a drink, and cheer on your child playing t-ball.
That's so funny. Well, there you go. You're welcome, Oklahoma.
That's right. And moms everywhere. You're also welcome for those great ideas.
Oh, my gosh. That's so funny. Yeah, Mom, you're getting some flowers. And so then also we have to recognize two lovely ladies, Kristen Chenoweth and Pat Summitt. They are going to be winning the Annie Oakley Society Honors. They're going to be honored at the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum on June 12th. That was just announced this week.
Yeah, and congrats to both of them. Pat Summitt, of course, the longtime coach at the University of Tennessee, the winningest coach in college basketball history for men and for women.
Yeah.
She's been retired for some time now, so she will be getting that Lifetime Achievement Award. And then another honor will be going to Kristen Chenoweth, who, of course, is from Broken Arrow. So congrats to both of them. That'll be great.
Congrats to them. We do have an exciting show today, like we mentioned. Our own Ed Murray has been out at the zoo this May, getting hands-on experience with the animals, whether they like it or not.
Yeah, this one might be feet-on experience. He's standing inside Stingray Bay. Take a look.
It's very smooth. It's a little bit slimy, but not like slime that comes off, but very smooth animal. And they're very gentle, very docile, so it's an interesting feeling.
It was an offer I couldn't refuse. Stingray Bay exhibit supervisor Michelle Komarek inviting me to join her in the 16,000-gallon saltwater exhibit that is home to 26 cow-nosed stingrays, 3 southern stingrays, oh yeah, and a few small sharks.
We're standing in here with a relative of a hammerhead shark.
Yes, we are.
Matter of fact, there went one right there. But people are sticking their hands in here.
Yes. It's okay. The bonnethead teeth are really tiny, although sharp, but they pretty much stay away. And all the rays have their barbs trimmed, so because they don't have predators in there, they don't need them, and they can't hurt anyone by touching them. And they actually like to be touched, so it's a cool interactive experience.
They seem to like the touching.
Why
is that? Is it
they're looking for food for one. They eat all day long, so they look for food, but they also like the tactile reinforcement of someone actually touching them. So enrichment for them.
They're very friendly. Hi there.
They are friendly. They're actually one of the most gentle creatures I've ever worked with. They're personable. They all have their little personalities. I know them by name, so it's just very fun to work with them and it's a challenge to keep a saltwater environment in correct parameters. We keep the temperature, the salt content, the pH, all of that in perfect parameters for like an ocean environment, so they're very happy in here. It feels like home in Oklahoma.
As Michelle mentioned, they're always looking for food. And feeding the rays is something you must experience for yourself.
Put it about 6 inches under the water and wait until one swims over your hand, and then it will just pretty much vacuum it off of your hand.
You're kidding.
It's a very good vacuum suction. Now they're coming.
Yeah. Do I let it just kind of slide out?
Well, you'll You'll feel
Oh,
suction.
gee whiz, yes.
Yep.
That was a sucking action there. Okay, here you go. You hungry? Oh, yeah. Well, that's a big mouth, too.
Yes, it is.
Now, what happened with
And
him?
they have plates. They crush their food, so they don't necessarily have teeth. They just have these
They
crushing
crush
plates.
it, so they don't swallow it whole. This is a weird feeling. They literally suck it out. Is that why they're on the bottom a lot, looking for
Yes, they have
shrimp
these lobes on their face that you see that come down. That's so they can create a suction cup on the ground and suck things through the sand.
And Michelle and her staff hope you leave Stingray Bay with a love for these sometimes misunderstood beauties of the sea.
I want people, like especially people in Oklahoma who aren't very close to the ocean, and some of them probably haven't ever been to the ocean, to learn about these creatures, learn why it's good to protect these kind of animals. Just to see them and touch them is education enough.
These are marvelous creatures. Thank you for sharing them.
You're welcome.
Oh, that is so cool. I love that.
Yeah.
By the way, Stingray Bay costs just $3 to get in, and it's open from 10 to 4 Sunday through Friday and 10 to 7 on Saturdays.
Man, Ed's been having some good times out there at
I
the
know,
zoo.
right?
Looks like an absolute blast.
Yes, and before we had to break, we are giving away 4 tickets to Where Was God?
Yeah.
At the Moore Warren Theater. You can go any day for showings between May 16th and the 18th. Just be the third caller right now at 405-470-0993. Again, that's 405-470-0993 for a 4-pack to the Where Was God premiere.
It's amazing, very cool movie, very moving movie about the Moore tornadoes from last year.
Yeah,
So they put it
absolutely.
together. A lot of people in the community helped, and
Yeah.
can't wait to see that movie. Heard great things.
Yeah, me too. Well, coming up on our show, we are so happy to have a big country music star to perform for us today.
Oh, you don't want to miss this. Colt Ford, he's ready to hit the live stage next.
It's like AT&T knew what we wanted.
Just the other day, we were saying we wanted a TV experience that fit into our life.
And our budget.
And then we see this Uverse TV deal.
Call to get Uverse TV for just $19 a month with qualifying bundles. Keep the same great price for 2 years guaranteed. Plus, get a total home DVR included for life.
Great deal, huh? And get this, I've always wanted to put a TV in here, but there's no TV outlet. Now we can. By adding the wireless receiver from AT&T, we can move the TV where we want.
And with the total home DVR, we can record 4 shows at once and play them back in any room. We never miss a show now.
Call to get Uverse TV for just $19 a month with qualifying bundles. Keep the same great price for 2 years guaranteed. And ask about next day installation.
This AT&T deal was made for us.
Look, they even knew I wanted to record this show.
That was me, hun.
That was her.
I didn't even want to look at myself in the mirror.
I was 324 pounds.
I was 402 pounds. I have to do something to lose weight.
Can people really lose weight from drinking a smoothie?
When I first started, I lost about 3.5 pounds a week.
I was seeing weight loss every day, 1 pound, 2 pounds. And I was like, this really works.
Right Size Smoothies are the delicious weight loss smoothies with a taste that's guaranteed to help you lose your waist. Just replace 2 meals a day with 2 nutrition-packed smoothies, and you can lose up to 18 pounds in 90 days. The secret is Right Size Smoothies' hunger-smashing blend that keeps you full and satisfied. During this special offer, you can get enough Right Size to make 30 smoothies for just $10. As a bonus, we'll include the Right Size blender bottle free. You're guaranteed to love the taste or your money back. But keep the blender bottle as our gift. This incredible value is all yours for just $10. Call now.
I'm the next Wendy. We have one of the toughest jobs in the world. It's time to show us some love. It's Mother's Day on Wendy. I love you, Mommy. We're celebrating these amazing women with some very special surprises.
This afternoon at 5 on My KSBI. The Centennial Rodeo Opry brings country music to the Oklahoma stage. Watch the Centennial Rodeo Opry Sunday nights at 8 on My KSBI TV.
Welcome back. Once a professional golfer, our next musical guest found even more success hitting the stage.
Yeah, you can catch him tonight at the Diamond Ballroom, but first, he's on our live stage. Here's Colt Ford.
Well, feeling good, feeling nice, we can do it all night. Ain't nothing wrong, no, we just rolling along, living the high life. Living the high life. paint this picture for you. A small town on a Friday night. Football on a Facebook party. One post tell everybody. Win or lose, we still gon' crank it. Mix it up, I bet we drank it. Don't worry, know what we're doing. Head home when the sun starts moving. No sleep, gotta get to work quick. Good Lord, that girl was worth it. That kiss you had me buzzing. That kiss got my boss cussing. It's alright, I'ma get this job done. Later on, she'll be riding shotgun. My life, how life is perfect. My truck, my girl, all working. Feeling good, feeling nice. We can do it all night. Moving and grooving to the flow of our favorite song. Legs pumping, feet tight. Everybody's getting right. Hands in the air and we're singing along. Bottle tops popping, cameras ain't stopping. Tailgates dropping, this whole town's rocking. Yeah, we're feeling good, feeling nice. We can do it all night. Ain't nothing wrong, no, we just rolling along, living the high life. Saturday on Friday, repeat. Meet everybody up at the town square. Gotta see where the party's gonna be. Sure hope Sarah Beth gonna be there. Chef stops at Scott just got home. Spent 18 months in Iraq. Gonna pick him up and get gone. Gonna raise a little hell cause he's back. You gotta make time for your friends. You gotta make time for your work. You gotta find a girl you can love. Live life for all it is worth. This life is such a blessing. This life is such a blessing. Escape this concrete jungle. Come see what y'all been missing. Feeling good, feeling nice. We can do it all. Bass bumping, beach time, everybody's getting right. Hands in the air and we're singing along. Bottle tops popping, cameras ain't stopping. Tailgates dropping, this whole town's rocking. Yeah, we're feeling good, feeling nice. We can do it all night. Ain't nothing wrong, no, we just rolling along, living the high life. Sunday, gotta head to dinner. Grandma done made them biscuits, fried chicken and finger licking. Front porch of the guitar picking, sweet tea and apple pie. Country girl right by my side, so right it can't be wrong. Let me hear y'all sing along. Feeling good, feeling nice, we can do it all night. Moving and grooving to the flow of our favorite song. Hands pumping, beach time, everybody's getting right. Hands in the air and we're singing along. Bottle tops popping, cameras ain't stopping. Tailgates dropping, this whole town's a rock, living a high life. Bottle tops popping, cameras ain't stopping, living a high life. Moving and grooving to the flow of a favorite song. Hands in the air and we're singing along, living a high life.
Colt Ford, of course, that is his new single, which is debuted on Sirius XM in March on the Highway Channel 59. And it's a big hit. I hear it on the radio all the time.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Colt. Good to see you.
Hi.
Hey, Bernard, how you
nice
doing?
to meet you. I'm good.
Well, have a seat. So you got a big show tonight, Diamond Ballroom.
Yeah.
DiamondBallroom.net. I know it very well, memorized, so you can go check it out there. But talk about this tour and everything and the new album you got coming out.
I've never been really more excited about a record than I have. This is my 5th album, but it's got a lot of songs like that, a lot of melodic things that kind of make you want to sing along with it. And I got a bunch of my friends on the record, Justin Moore and Randy Houser, Jared Neiman and Lee Bryce. I did a song with Willie from Duck Dynasty, which is really fun.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
and then Keith Urban's on the record as well. So Chase Rice, who I did that song with. So I'm really excited about this new record.
That's great.
That's fantastic. And I understand you are going to be touring with Toby Keith before long.
That is true, yeah. I'm getting to go out with Toby this summer, he's always been somebody that I've always looked up to and admired. And we talk about it. We like a lot of the same things, you know. I mean, we're both God, family, friends in America, so it'll be a pretty patriotic show out there, I guarantee you.
Now, do you know Toby Keith already, or is
I
this
do not
you're
know
going to get
Toby,
to know him?
yeah, so I was excited. I mean, this is the first time I've been on tour with somebody I don't know, so but I've always been a fan. You know, you feel like you know him because I know all his music, so I'm excited about that.
That's very nice. Can I see that right wrist over there?
Yeah.
Okay, where do I get one of these bedazzled leather
That's
bracelets?
pretty fancy for a redneck boy. Somebody gave it to me. I'd never know where to find that.
Find out where that's from.
I will look that
one.
up, so it'd look good on you, that's
All
for sure. Well,
Thanks,
and I've
Cole.
always wanted to ask you, you've got a couple #1 hit songs. Obviously, you're doing well by yourself, but that you co-wrote for other people as well. How does that work out? I mean, these songs that you wanted to do yourself, and somebody came and said, "Hey, I want to buy that from you."
Well, no, I mean that's not. They don't actually buy it. You know, they just they record the song, and actually, you know, you get royalty fees off of it. So Dirt Road Anthem was on my first record that came out in 2008. Brantley Gilbert and I wrote that, and you know, it's really my song, but I was getting ready to put out my third album. I was on tour with Jason Aldean, and Jason's one of my great friends, and he was like, "Man, I really like that song," and it's amazing to see 10,000 people in an arena sing a song that's never been on the radio, and he's like, I want to cut it. So luckily he did, and then Brantley and I wrote Country Must Be Countrywide together, and that was Brantley's first #1 as a solo artist. So I've been blessed to have a couple of really cool, and 2 friends of mine actually, which is really cool, cut songs that I've written and be #1s.
Does that happen in the country music community? You guys just kind of, well, yeah, go
country
ahead.
music is, well, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, we wrote Country Must Be Countrywide specifically for Brantley, so that. But Dirt Road Anthem, I didn't. You know, you never know. When we were writing that song, I didn't think anybody in the world knew about dirt roads but us. So I mean, come to find out, there's a lot of people that they're everywhere. So. You know, and that was already 3 years old at the time for me, so Jason took it and recorded. That happens a lot sometimes. I mean, there's guys that even come back to songs that they recorded before and it didn't work, and they can record it again, and it does work. So country music, that's what's great about it. Everybody's really pretty helpful with one another and very supportive of each other, more so than I think any other genre, and I think that's one of the coolest things about it.
I agree.
That's awesome. Well, you guys sound great, and we're so excited that you're here today and look forward to hearing more from you later on.
Thanks. I look forward to it. Thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely. Well, coming up, ladies, listen up. We are checking out what's hot right now in Oklahoma weddings. The founders of Brides of Oklahoma magazine join us next.
Gonna pick him up and get gone. Gonna raise a little hell cause he's back. You gotta make time for your friends.
Jude and Jody and Okie from Muskogee. A place where even squares can have a ball. We still wave old glory down.
Well, I'm here to tell you that Jude and Jody Furniture is still at the corner of 29th and South Walker in Oklahoma City with the best furniture prices in the state of Oklahoma.
In Muskogee, Oklahoma, USA. We love both.
You can hide uneven skin tone from here. But what about here?
Neutrogena Visibly Even Daily Moisturizer. In 4 weeks, you'll see more even skin tone.
Even from here.
Neutrogena.
It's the home sale at JCPenney. Save 30 to 50% on select cookware, bedding and bath, and save big on select curtains. Plus, get an extra 20% off when you use your JCPenney credit card and coupon. When it fits, you feel it.
How much whiter can your smile be? Introducing new Colgate Optic White Whiten and Protect toothpaste. This shell is made of calcium that can absorb stains like teeth. Brush one side with the regular whitening toothpaste and the other side with Optic White. It whitens deeper, and it can stay white. Even after dipping it again, Colgate's White Seal technology helps prevent stains from coming back. For a whiter smile that stays white, new Colgate Optic White Whiten and Protect.
KSBI is giving away 52 big screen TVs. For your chance to win, go to ksbitv.com/free TV and then watch Oklahoma Live at 4 p.m., Wild Card at 6:30, and Prime Time from 7 to 9 p.m. to see if you've won a big TV, free from KSBI.
Wild Card, weeknights at 6:30, only on My KSBI.
Welcome back. May is here. That means we are in full swing of wedding season.
Yeah, that's right. Ashley Bowen Murphy and Kimmy Huddleston are the founders of the Brides of Oklahoma magazine. They are here to talk what's trending in Oklahoma weddings right now. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Well, I really love your story about the magazine. So first, why don't you guys tell us how you got started?
Yeah, I know a lot of people think it might be some sort of franchise, but we actually built the magazine from the ground up. And we had, different career paths at the time, had just come off the heels of planning our weddings around the same time of each other, and felt like there really needed to be a great resource that you could turn to in the local marketplace that kind of gave you an idea of who the best Oklahoma wedding vendors were and showcased Oklahoma weddings. And so we decided to do a fun, creative project, we call it. And that project turned into, a big, thick, glossy magazine now that really is become like a multimedia company for weddings and brides that are here in Oklahoma. So
we also have Texas, Brides in North Texas, and we have a national wedding website called Wed Society.
My goodness.
Awesome.
So
we've grown a little bit.
You're going through your wedding. I mean, what were some of the specific things you're like, why can't I find information on this? I need to do something to help people out.
Mostly visuals. Pinterest wasn't around at that time. There wasn't a wedding resource, and so we were just like, you know, brides that aren't maybe as creative need something visual to say, I want to do that or I want to do this, and know who to use, you know, more importantly.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you kind of flip through it, you can see all the florists in Oklahoma. You can see photographers, all kinds of things that when you're first starting out, you're like, where do I go to find people locally?
Yes.
So.
You know, we've worked so hard over the years to find those best vendors, and so if any bride is looking for any category of vendor, it's a good place to start.
That's great.
Absolutely.
You're like the encyclopedia of weddings.
For local weddings, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, and just because your friend used a particular vendor doesn't mean that they might be the right fit for you. And so this really gives you an idea of, you know, an inside look at their talent, what they can do, what hand they've had in other weddings. So it's just a great resource.
So what's hot right now? What are the big trends in Oklahoma right now?
Yes, well, I will tell you that weddings have evolved. I'm sure you guys are all aware. And with the advent of Pinterest and other visual mediums, like, I mean, anything goes with weddings. Brides are thinking more creatively now more than ever, really personalizing their wedding, injecting their own personalities, and making the wedding, it's just not a traditional thing anymore. It's not what, you know, your mom's wedding was or your grandma's. I mean, anything goes, anything's acceptable. You're seeing lots of color and lots of different styles and themes carried throughout every single detail of the wedding. I think it's the biggest change, and it's exciting and it's refreshing and fun.
Yeah.
You know, the cake is one of my favorites. They're not just white anymore. They're not just 4-tier round. They are every color, every shape, every type of detail you can imagine. And we have, I mean, some of the best cake artists in Oklahoma. So I think that's one thing that I would spend time on and really make it my own, and because it's a focal point of the reception.
Yeah, it really is.
Well, and you mentioned doing all that stuff. We try to do a lot of our own stuff for our wedding, and it gets a little bit overwhelming. But have you noticed people trying to do things on their own and save money and cut costs in certain areas?
You try, and you end up making some sacrifices unless you are especially talented, you know. And when it comes to the day of the wedding, if maybe budget even restricts you from hiring a full-blown wedding planner, at least the day of the wedding, have someone that takes care of those details for you. But you're right. I mean, the do-it-yourself trend is very popular, and there are people that are doing all sorts of fun projects, but some, as you know, don't turn out as pretty as, you know, the Pinterest pin you might have pinned or something that you saw in a magazine. So,
but I think that is one of the things we hear a lot from brides, is that if I didn't have a planner, I wish I would have, even to, like she said, a day of coordination. And the ones who did say it was a lifesaver.
Yeah,
instead of the dads and moms.
I'm thinking mom for sure. It's like, oh my gosh, I just want to show up.
Yeah.
So, and actually, what's really neat about your magazine too is I know that brides can announce their engagement or their wedding in your magazine. So how can people do that?
I really feel like that's the most popular part of the magazine, is that you get to see over 100 weddings in every single issue. And so go online, request a packet to have your announcement in the magazine, a wedding announcement. So kind of a full color spread in the magazine that commemorates all this hard work and planning that made your day special and memorable. Kind of an upgrade from your standard like newspaper announcement that's black and white. This is full color, lots of pictures, and just a fun like coffee table piece that you can pass along and share with your friends and family. So you can request a packet online, and you can also sign up for our Vows That Wow to be especially chosen by our editors, or our cover contest, which Abby, you know a little bit about this, but the cover is always a real Oklahoma bride, and I think that's the coolest part of it. It's not a model, it's just a beautiful bride that was photographed by one of our phenomenal photography partners. So
that's so great. Well, where can people go and find your magazine and check it out?
Yes, all booksellers across the state, Barnes & Noble and Hastings and some of the smaller towns.
Whole Foods.
Yes, grocery stores and places like that. We distributed all the wedding-related events around town too, and you can purchase it anytime on our website and get it shipped to your doorstep. So.
And any one of our advertisers has copies that they will.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good for you guys. Way to go. What a cool way to put together and do nice business. I like that.
And congratulations to you, Abby.
Thanks. I know.
Yeah.
Who's planning a wedding in the middle of it all?
Yes, I am. I know. And actually, when I got my wedding dress, they gave me a Brides of Oklahoma magazine. I was like, oh, I get one.
I see a cover coming up.
I don't know about that. But anyway, you're making me blush. You can check it out at thebridesofOklahoma.com. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you
all. Coming up, we have more from Colt Ford on our live stage. Keep it here on my KSBI.
We get it. You're busy. Work, kids, life, and you need a car to get everyone everywhere they need to go. The last thing you need is to come to a dealership and fill out paperwork. And what about explaining your bad credit situation again and again? Now you don't have to. Just go to thekeyonline.com and complete your application from home. It usually takes about 15 minutes. Once approved, you can pick your vehicle from our online inventory and we'll have it waiting for you. The Key. Cars, loans, life.
Ingalls Shipbuilding is hiring electricians, structural welders, machinists, ship fitters, pipe fitters, and pipe welders in our Pascagoula, Mississippi site. Signing bonuses available for pipe welders only. Positions are union represented. Come build your career with Ingalls Shipbuilding. Go to www.huntingtoningalls.com/careers or call 888-935-1507.
Does being over 40 make you feel like half the man you used to be? Introducing Ageless Male, a life-changing supplement for men.
Tested to help increase testosterone levels.
You'll notice a boost in your energy levels. Workouts work, sex life improves. It's like a light switch goes on.
Why not increase your testosterone? Get Ageless Male now, risk-free. Call 1-800-729-1136. That's 1-800-729-1136.
Attention homeowners, if your home has lost value and you now owe more on your mortgage than your home is worth, listen carefully to this very important message from Quicken Loans. Recently, the government announced changes that may allow you to refinance even if your home has lost value. So if your current mortgage rate is higher than 4.75%, call Quicken Loans today to learn how we can help. For example, if you owe $300,000 on your mortgage, but your home's only worth $150,000, Quicken Loans may still be able to help you. Again, if you purchased or refinanced your loan before June of 2009 and you owe more than your home is worth, or if your current mortgage rate is above 4.75%, call Quicken Loans today to find out if we can help you take advantage of this very unique refinancing opportunity. And you can be confident that Quicken Loans will treat you right. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Again, call Quicken Loans today or visit QuickenLoans.com.
Oklahoma's fabulous Battle of the Brains is bigger than ever. Not only are Oklahoma's colleges and universities fielding teams, now 32 Oklahoma high school teams face off in Mind Games High School Edition. Scholarships and prize money are courtesy of the Chickasaw Nation, OERB, and Ward Petroleum. This Sunday night, Mind Games High School Edition features Edmond Santa Fe versus UConn at 6, followed at 6:30 by TCC versus Redlands Red on Mind Games College Edition, only on My KSBI.
Don't forget to tune into our sister station, This TV, on channel 52.2 and Cox 215 for great movies all day, every day. Fuzz, starring Burt Reynolds, airs tonight at 7. And then at 9, one of the funniest movies of all time, I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker, with Keenen Ivory Wayans and the debut of Chris Rock in movies. You can watch that tonight at 9. You get the complete lineup is at our website, ksbitv.com. Have you ever seen that movie?
No,
oh my gosh, that is one of the best movies. Chris Rock is in it for like 60 seconds, and you will laugh hysterically during his part. I love that movie.
I'm going to have to see that. Important news, folks. There's new fast food coming.
Yes, we love fast food.
We sure do.
I love fast food at least.
At least at a couple of McDonald's, I know, right? Like, I'm eating a salad over here while Drew's like, look what I found on the dollar menu.
New French fries? Yeah, let's try new French fries.
I know, but McDonald's, they're testing some new seasonings, garlic parmesan, zesty ranch, and spicy buffalo.
Yeah, that's right. You can check it out. These are the tester samplers. It kind of comes in a pouch, and what you do is you take the seasoning, put it in a pouch, follow the really hard to follow directions on the back, which basically means pour it in, shake it, and eat. Yeah. And then you'll have different kinds of seasoned fries. So they're testing them around the area, but they've been doing these for almost 10 years in Hong Kong, and they're also available in China, India, and Australia, and they're finally coming to the United States. Right now, the test market is in Stockton, California, and St. Louis, but hopefully it'll go nationwide if they do well enough there.
Yeah, I think I'd want to try the the spicy buffalo.
Oh, they all sound good. I mean, you take those French fries and put more stuff on them, it's even better.
Just put more stuff on them. Just more stuff.
And another news, if you are one of those people that wants a burger at 9 in the morning, well, guess what? Burger King is now doing burgers for breakfast.
Oh.
That's right. 5,000 of their stores nationwide have opted into this, where they're going to be serving all their different burgers and chicken sandwiches during breakfast time.
Because who doesn't want a Whopper at 9 a.m.?
Some people obviously do. So.
Well, if you stay up all night,
That's
you
right.
partied until 8 a.m. By 9, come on. You need to soak up all that alcohol with a nice BK sandwich, original chicken sandwich, or Whopper.
I think that's great.
And an apple pie to finish it off.
There you go, and an apple pie. And one more fast food item that is now available. Actually, it rolled out yesterday at Taco Bell. It is the Spicy Chicken Cool Ranch Taco. So basically, they're taking the Cool Ranch Taco and add a chicken to it.
Does it come?
That's really pretty much it.
Wait, does it come with that Doritos wrapper?
They all come with that. You just don't eat the wrapper. Remember we talked about that the other day. Don't eat the wrapper, Abby.
I have problems. I eat the wrapper, it gets in my mouth, but the fire sauce, I'm like, eh.
If you're ever going through a drive-thru with Abby, ask for no wrappers, because it's just going to get ugly.
Hand it to me in my hands. That's how I eat.
And you know, I like finding the stupid video of the day. I think I found a good one. This is how all television shows should go, including ours. This is two journalists. They're on TV in Jordan. They're discussing the war in Syria. One of them accuses the other of taking bribes, and this is what happens. They go nuts. So, as you can see, hey, you took bribes. No, you took bribes.
No,
I'm going to tear this apart.
I'm going to rip this set apart, dang it.
I love this video. All televisions happen like this.
This is fantastic. And, like, of course, the camera guys are still rolling. Oh, somebody's getting involved. That's the sales office. They're like, this is going to cost me $1,000 next week.
As you're, like, up at 9 in the morning, you're watching, like, Talk of the Nation or something like that. Wouldn't you love just to see this happen?
I want the Today Show. Have you seen, like, the Today Show set? Like, that's extravagant.
Yeah.
I want to see that torn apart.
I could see Al Roker going crazy.
Al Roker? Yeah.
Oh, man.
Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods.
Don't make Al angry. See? That's my Al Roker impression.
That's very nice.
Thank you. I've been working on it for years.
Thank goodness we can throw it to the live stage now. It's time for another performance. Here's Colt Ford.
Yeah, back when life was simple as that, I didn't know I'd miss it so bad. When this whole world had weightless worries, nobody in a hurry, and back to mama's home cooking, and dad was baiting my hook, and I'm sitting on a tailgate thinking about those days. Just wish I was.
When I think about how I used to be, Lord, it was so simple then. Dirt bike and a fishing pole and a fishing hoe with all my friends. Nothing better than a BB gun in my backyard, just hunting squirrels. Took a ring from my mama's drawer and gave it to this little girl. Her mama called mine, then my daddy had to have a talk. I remember like yesterday what he said when we took that walk. Son, don't you ever tell no lie, even if the truth burns. Every day my mind goes back to all those lessons learned, and I want to go
back. When life was simple as that, I didn't know I'd miss it so bad. When this whole world had weightless worries, nobody in a hurry, and back to mama's home cooking, and dad was baiting my hook, and I'm sitting on a tailgate thinking about those days. Just wish I was back.
I remember that Texaco Mr. Logan used to own. They turned into something else, and Mr. Logan's long gone. My best friend David, he grew up riding in a wheelchair. Gonna give $1 million if that old boy was still here. Ain't it funny how time goes by, memories seem to fade away. They built a parking lot on the baseball field we used to play. That skating rink closed down, now I see it's back again. I remember those all-night skates, very first dates, and my old friends.
When life was simple as that, I didn't know I'd miss it so bad. When this whole world had weightless worries, nobody in a hurry, and back mama's home cooking and dad was baiting my hook, and I'm sitting on a tailgate thinking about those days. Just wish I was back.
My dad's getting older now, son, he's still as tough as ever. Him and my little boy are best friends now, wish it could last forever. My mama's still the one I talk to when I need advice. She never ever let me down, God, what will I do when she's not around?
Yeah, back when life was simple as that, I didn't know I'd miss it so bad. When this whole world has weightless worries, nobody in a hurry, and back to mama's home cooking and dad was baiting my hook, and I'm sitting on a tailgate thinking about those days. Just wish I was back.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Colt
love that.
Ford. Tonight at the Diamond Ballroom. You can go to diamondballroom.net and check out ticket details. Up next, though, we're going to talk about a slamming event.
Yeah, it's the Photo Slam. The Oklahoma Visual Arts Coalition sits down with us next.
What can you potentially achieve with You Build It? How about saving over $55 a square foot, or more than 40%? Results vary, but they did it. Can you? Find out at youbuildit.com.
Supermodel Cindy Crawford doesn't just walk the red carpet, she rocks it. At age 47, she steals the show and wows the international press. New York Daily News raves that Cindy defies the laws of aging. And Us Weekly proclaims Cindy Crawford hasn't aged a bit. Her secret is Meaningful Beauty, a complete skincare system that restores the look of youth.
My skin looks firmer now. It's smooth and it's young looking. I'm so glad I found Meaningful Beauty.
Since using Meaningful Beauty, my skin tone is evening out, and I notice that all the little lines have softened. My skin has never looked better.
And right now is the perfect time for you to experience Meaningful Beauty, because this brand new offer is Cindy's best deal ever. Normally $119, you'll pay only $39.95 when you call and order today. But hold on, this is where the offer gets really good. Cindy's Red Carpet Trio, a $95 value, is yours absolutely free when you call now. The trio includes 2 Meaningful Beauty favorites, Wrinkle Smoothing Capsules and Glowing Serum, for an immediate boost of glamour and glow. And brand new for 2014, you also get Cindy's amazing skin polishing brush. This 2-speed ultra-luxurious brush gently but deeply cleanses, powering away dry, dead skin cells, revealing smoother, more radiant-looking skin.
I could tell a difference immediately. My skin felt like silk. It was beautiful. I'm like, ooh, this is good.
The total effect of this free gift package? A red carpet ready complexion. You get all this, a $215 value for just $39.95. But you must act quickly. Results guaranteed or your money back.
Pick up the phone, try it. It's going to make you feel beautiful. You're going to be thrilled.
This is a rare opportunity, so don't delay. Call the number on your screen right now.
Don't miss the KSBI Saturday movie. Mac and Me, starring Christine Ebersole and Jonathan Ward. Saturday night at 7. Only on my KSBI TV.
What can you potentially achieve with You Build It? How about saving over $55 a square foot, or more than 40%? Results vary, but they did it. Can you? Find out at youbuildit.com.
welcome back. The works of 12 Oklahoma photographers will be on display at a great upcoming event.
It's called the Photo Slam, and Kelsey Carper's here with the Oklahoma Visual Arts Coalition. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
So I've been to poetry slams, never photo slam. What is a photo slam?
Yeah, so it's a similar concept. We're getting together a group of 12 Oklahoma photographers, and they're actually in the process of being selected right now. We'll announce them next week. But they each get a very strict time limit of 5 minutes to get up and give a presentation about their work. And, you know, it's not your typical kind of stiff artist lecture. It's a very fast-moving event because everyone has a very strict, 5 minutes, and you get the gong. Like, you have to stop.
What? You got a gong? That is a lot of pressure.
Awesome. Yeah.
They would probably roll in here in the studio sometime for us.
Yeah, I know, right? Stop talking.
Yeah, maybe you guys need to install a gong
Maybe.
Here. Yeah, but it, it keeps it moving, and they're all photographers, but there's so many different kinds of ways to work in photography, and so it's really interesting to see how diverse it can be, even just amongst a group of 12 people. And so they'll get up and they do a lot of creative things. Of course, they'll show examples of their work, but you might find something hidden under your seat, or they really want to engage the audience in the presentations if they can.
Very cool.
So it's really a fun event to come and hear from some local artists and really see what they do and why they do it and how they do it.
Okay, very cool. And when is the event?
It's going to be on Thursday night, May 29th at 7 o'clock. It's at the Oklahoma City Museum of Art in their great theater space that they have there. And the museum is open late on Thursday nights. So after the photo slam, we're encouraging everyone to stay and enjoy their Art After 5, which includes cocktails on the rooftop, and all the galleries will be open. They actually have 2 photography exhibitions that are going on right now. So we scheduled the photo slam to coincide with those. Ansel Adams, who is a well-known nature photographer, there's a big exhibition of his work, as well as Brett Weston, who is in kind of the tradition of Ansel Adams.
Oh, this sounds like a great fun event and everything. Now, so if people want to get tickets and everything ahead of time, I imagine that everyone's already submitted their stuff. That's over, right?
Indeed, yes. We are selecting the photographers, so that is over, but the photo slam itself is free. So anyone can come, no need to register or get a ticket in advance. But if you do want to enjoy the galleries in the museum, admission is only $5 after 5 o'clock on Thursday night.
Great.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And where can people find information on everything
they can go to our website, which is ovac-ok.org.
Okay, great. Kelsey, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
It's going to be a fun event. It's going to be slamming.
It's going to be slamming.
It's going to be slamming.
Photo slam.
Hey, coming up, we're going to try to stay about hunger on a serious note.
That's right. The Regional Food Bank of Oklahoma joins us to talk about their letter carrier food drive. We'll talk about it next.
Today's KSBI Big TV winner is Yolanda Jolly.
Talk to Yolanda. Hi, this is Yolanda.
Hello.
Hi, it's Abby Broyles from KSBI. Congratulations. You're the winner of a 32-inch TV.
Oh, yeah, you're kidding, right?
No, I'm serious. Congratulations.
Oh, my God.
For your chance to win, go to ksbitv.com/freetv to sign up. Then watch My Network tonight between 7 and 9 p.m. to find out if you're our next winner.
When you have credit card debt, the debt suckers' high rate and high pay are everywhere.
They're making another minimum payment. Great. Most of the money goes to us.
One call to Consolidated Credit can get the debt suckers off your neck.
They lower his rate and consolidate his bills into one low payment. Consolidated Credit drives us batty.
Call Consolidated Credit now.
'Cause debt sucks.
Call now.
Call Consolidated Credit at 1-800-432-3043.
We get it. Your time equals money. And if you can't get to work, you can't get paid. Why would you want to stay all day at a dealership? We hear you loud and clear, Oklahoma. Now you can shop from work or home. Just visit us at thekeyonline.com and complete our easy online application. It usually takes about 15 minutes. Once you're approved, you can select your vehicle from our online inventory and we'll have it waiting for you. And don't worry about bad credit financing. We do that too. The Key. Cars, loans, life.
Listen closely. I have important news that may be of great benefit to you.
If you or anyone you love needs health insurance right now, with or without a pre-existing medical condition, call the Health Insurance Helpline for immediate assistance and get the relief you deserve. The Health Insurance Helpline has been established to provide affordable health insurance for all uninsured Americans with or without pre-existing conditions. We're not talking about a discount card. We're talking about insurance programs that provide access to doctors, hospitals, and emergency services. Call the number on your screen now, and in minutes you can have a choice of affordable health plans. And as a special bonus for calling today, we'll send you a no-obligation, no-cost prescription savings card which can save you up to 50% off your prescriptions. Call the Health Insurance Helpline now.
Call now to receive your prescription saving card. Call 800-433-5357. That's 800-433-5357.
This KSBI weather forecast is brought to you by Energy Mart Construction.
Time now to head over to the KSBI Weather Center with a familiar face. Here's Edward St. Pay.
Thanks, Abby and Drew. Forecast brought to you by Energy Mart Construction. Let's go to the board. Let's take a look. Frontal system sliding out, high pressure now building in, and that means an extended period of nice weather on the way. Scattered thunderstorms in the forecast for tonight, though. Cloudy skies and a low of 60, southerly winds at 5 to 10, and partly sunny skies back in the forecast tomorrow with a high of 80 degrees, so a nice day for Friday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, slight chance for showers, otherwise partly sunny. Edward St. Pay reporting.
Energy Mart Construction thinks smart when it comes to roofing, windows, siding, doors, and much more. We're committed to remodeling and serving you with quality and value. Our energy-saving products meet tax credit and will improve energy efficiency throughout your home. Call Energy Mart Construction today and mention you saw this ad to receive 10% off an exceptional remodeling experience. We treat our customers like family.
Think smart. Call Energy Mart.
787-6333.
This KSBI weather forecast has been brought to you by Energy Mart Construction.
Welcome back. Starting tomorrow, Letter Carriers is going to be in more than 120 cities across Oklahoma. They're going to stamp out hunger with the Letter Carriers Food Drive. And Food Drive co-chairs Steve Riggs and Jamie Crow are here to tell us all about this awesome campaign. Welcome.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks for having us.
So for folks who aren't familiar, I've seen the billboards up and everything. What is the Letter Carriers Food Drive?
Well, we have the Feeding Hope, which is a one-month campaign, and then we have the Letter Carrier Drive, which is this Saturday, and it's the national day that we pick for the carriers. And Steve is a retired letter carrier, so he could probably answer a little bit more about that day.
Well, thank you. As she said, it is the largest one-day food drive in the country. The success of the drive is the simplicity. We deliver plastic bags in the mail, most places. We ask our patrons to fill those bags with canned foods, and your letter carrier will do the rest. Leave it by your mailbox. We'll take it to the post office, sort it out, and get it to the regional food bank or local food pantries in your town. 10,000 cities across the country are doing this food drive tomorrow.
I'm glad you're here. I've always wondered this. You probably have too.
Yeah.
Okay, so letter carriers, is this an exciting day for you? I mean, what do you do with all the food? How do you have room for the mail?
Yeah.
Well, you know, sometimes we have carriers come back to the post office at the end of the day, and their bumper is literally just this high above the ground.
Really?
It is so full of food, and those are the happiest carriers. But I will tell you, it is the hardest day that the letter carrier will work all year long. It's even harder than any 30 days at Christmas time. It's just so much work to deliver mail and pick up food.
Yeah.
It's not too bad if you've got what they call a mounted route, the mailbox out on the curb, and people put the food right there and they just pick it up, put it in the back of the truck. But if you're walking down the street with a bag on your shoulder, sometimes you pick up 2 or 3 bags and you have to take them to the curb, keep going down the road, deliver more mail, and then come back later on and drive with your truck by and pick it up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm sure it makes you feel good, right?
Yeah,
good day
it's a great
too.
day.
It's
Definitely.
what we call the warm fuzzy at the end of the day when you get home and you're bone dead tired, but you know you made a difference in your community.
Awesome. So once we get our bags, what are some of the most needed items we need to fill them with?
We would love to have some of the items that we have here, canned items, meat products, as far as canned meat items, tuna. We see cereal, we see rice, beans, anything that's non-perishable. What happens is once the carriers come and bring these bags, we have volunteers. We're still about 100, maybe 75 people short in actually sorting the food. So once it comes to the station, we're going to collect all of the cans and put them in a tub, and all the peanut butter, and really sort that so that when the pantries are receiving these items, they're going to be categorized. So that work doesn't stop then. We really need more volunteers on that day, which is tomorrow.
Well, so so tomorrow we put it all out, and what if we haven't gotten a bag yet? Does that mean we can't participate?
Oh, no. I've seen bags of all shapes and sizes. I've actually challenged many people in the last few days to get any bag, 2 bags. You know, don't stop with just one. We see the bags from Crest with the handles and Brahms and Target, all kinds of bags. Anything that you can put some canned items in, please feel free to do so tomorrow.
Put it in a box. Make that letter carrier work real hard. We'll do the rest. The sad thing is the demand for food is ever increasing. The population in Oklahoma, not just in Oklahoma, is constantly at risk of food. 1 in 6 children in this state are at risk of going to bed hungry tonight, and they'll be at risk tomorrow. And as a letter carrier, I've seen hungry children delivering mail, and I don't ever want to see another one, and that's our motivation. The Regional Food Bank of Oklahoma, they can be reached at regionalfoodbank.org and make a donation online, food, money, whatever, we'll take it. As Jamie said, we need canned goods, peanut butter, rice, it's all good.
Well, you guys are doing a great job, and they couldn't possibly make it any easier on you.
Right?
You just put it out by the curb. So thank you so much for everything you guys are doing. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having us.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Well, keep it right here. We have another performance by Colt Ford.
If you want to shed the fat and sculpt your body to get that slim, sexy look of your dreams, then you need to stop working out. Say what? And start rocking out with Rockin' Body, the fun new body makeover system that was created by fitness expert and Insanity creator Shaun T.
Rockin' Body combines dance and fitness in a fun new way so you can achieve insane weight loss.
I lost 30 pounds dancing.
Now you can tone and tighten your abs, shrink and shape your hips and thighs, and lift and firm your booty, all while you're just dancing.
I've lost 33 pounds. I feel sexy.
And now, for a limited time, the complete $80 Rockin' Body system is 75% off. That's right, Rockin' Body is only $19.95. We'll even upgrade you to express shipping free. Get the complete Rockin' Body system for only $19.95.
Call 1-800-891-9746 or order online at rockinbody.com. 1-800-891-9746. Call now.
Everybody loves to watch birds, but what happens when they disappear inside their house?
They have birdie picnics. They eat worms. Make nests.
Imagine if you could spy on the birds inside. Well, now you can with the My Spy Birdhouse, the see-through birdhouse that lets you spy inside without disturbing the birds. And it's the perfect size for typical backyard bird species. It even has a front perch.
The My Spy Birdhouse offers a safe and comfortable home for birds to raise their young.
You can bring the magic of the My Spy Birdhouse to your home for $14.99. It comes with an attachable two-way mirror so you can see in, but birds can't see out. And to give your bird family privacy, you'll get the Do Not Disturb curtain free. As a bonus, we'll include the My Spy Up-Close Bird Feeder for even more bird-watching fun. Just pay separate processing and handling. Call or log on now.
Hi, I'm Vita. I just won a TV on KSBI.
For your chance to win, log on to ksbitv.com/freetv.
We could put Eddie and Ellie together.
Their new friends would make the perfect couple if they weren't already married to other people.
Hey, maybe we can just very politely ask them to switch partners.
I said, well, hey, maybe you guys should think about taking a break. And she said, yeah, and now they're separating.
You broke up a marriage? You are terrifying. Kids are going to start wearing you as a Halloween mask.
A matchmaking mess, next King of Queens.
We took 4 innocent people into the lab and built ourselves a Franken couple.
Tonight at 10 on KSBI 52.
Welcome back, and thanks so much for watching today. Hope everybody has a great weekend.
Oh, it's been so much fun. You can see them once again tonight at the Diamond Ballroom. Here's another song from Colt Ford.
Yeah, I'm chilling on the dirt road, laid back squirming like I'm George Jones. Smoke rolling out window and ice cold beer sitting in the console. But memory lane up in the headlights has got me reminiscing on those good times. I'm turning off the real light drive. That's right, I'm hitting easy street on mud tires.
Back in the day, Posh Farm was a place to go. Load the truck up, hit the dirt road, jump the barbed wire, spread the word, light the bonfire, then call the girl. King in the can and the Marlboro Man, Jack and Jim and a few good men. Learn how to kiss, cuss, fight too. Better watch out for the boys in blue. All this small town he said, she said. Ain't funny how rumors spread. I know something y'all don't know. Man, that stuff is getting old. You better mind your business, watch your mouth, before I have to knock you loud. Now stop, I'm tired of talking. Y'all ain't listening to old dirt roses. What y'all miss?
Yeah, I'm chilling on a dirt road, laid back swerving like I'm George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window and ice cold beer sitting in the console. Well, memory lane up in the headlights has got me reminiscing on those good times. I'm turning off a real light drive. That's right, I'm hitting easy street on mud tires.
When I sit back, think about them good old days, the way we was raised.